Double AF here with another dose of the True Scope. As you can see, we have a very special guest in the building today. Actually, you can't see it. Let me enlarge it so you actually can see it. There we go. As I said, we have a very special guest. Give a nice warm round of applause. Welcome back, Q Fusion. What's good, Mike? Thanks for coming to the channel.
No problem, good sir. I'm happy to be able to lend my services to this illustrious stream you are having tonight.
Fantastic. So, just a little backstory on what we're going to be discussing. Liberalism.
Ooh.
Rears its ugly head again. and keep in mind, guys, I don't say that from a mindset of or perspective of someone that's actually like political. This is not political based. There just happen to be ideologies outside of politics that permeate and resonate in our day-to-day lives, and a lot of these liberal ideologies are just venomous, poisonous, insidious. And this video right here is going to do a great job of illustrating it. So without further ado, I'm gonna play this video and we are gonna break it down. So actually, I want it to be actually full screen.
There we go. Yeah, you should just have to. There you go. Yep.
All right, so let's do this.
Black teenager. This video is going viral. She's eulogizing her father, who she called a Trump-loving racist.
Oh.
Dad, please know that while I'm grateful and
before we get into that, this young girl or teenager, whatever, she is biracial. Her mom is quote unquote black. Her now deceased father, excuse me, quote unquote white. All right, we need that context. So let me go back.
Black teenager. This video is going viral. She's eulogizing her father, who she called a Trump-loving racist.
But Dad, please know that while I'm grateful and highly aware of all that you've given this family, I still don't miss you. When you died, I felt like there was a hole. I missed something, but it wasn't you. It was the idea of what you could become. I miss being able to hope and wish that one day you turn a corner and see the world from my perspective. I miss the idea that one day you might help me fight for the things that matter. I missed my fantasy of you. Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cisgender white man. That is all you will ever be to me. And Dad, before you tell me to respect the dead, please remember that you disrespected and disregarded the lives and deaths of entire communities of people with your ideology. You told me to never back down, so I won't. You know for a fact that even against you, I'm not afraid to share my peace. You are everything I aspire not to be, and I refuse to stand up here and sing the praises of a man who is the paradigm of white supremacy. So I'll take your racist and I'll take your money, and I'll take your advice. And I swear to God, I will make this world a better place. Not at all because of you, but in exact opposition to you. Thank you.
That's a lot to unpack, huh?
Yo, this bitch got so. I mean, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. Excuse my language.
That's a lot. What do you think about that, Justin? We got Justin in the chat. My Q.
I see. I can actually see it on the right.
Yeah. So
hello, good sir.
So what do you think about that, Q? What are your thoughts on that?
That little heifer nerve. She got some effing nerve, man. The gall of this, the unmitigated audacity of this heathen. It's oh man. Yo, this is wild, yo. If there was a thing called, I mean, there is a thing, but if time and place, okay, was a person, it would be this little heathen. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with this generation? This is where we're at. This is where we are at. Yo, I'm just Wow, please, Aaron.
Hey,
I'm
I mean,
befuddled.
I
I'm
told you
befuddled.
this was going to be a different one. I
Yeah,
told you
yeah.
this was going to be
I
something that
I wasn't ready.
stands out. It definitely stands out. And
Mhm.
honestly, the video gets worse. The video gets worse. There's more to this video.
There's
Not
more to.
not to this young girl speaking
Okay.
at the funeral service, but there's more to the video, and you guys will see.
Ah,
But again, before we even get into that, do me a favor: like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Support the channel. If you like what we're saying, if you get down with it, you agree, you disagree, whatever. Like, share, subscribe. You know, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. Let's keep this
yeah.
thing moving. So first and foremost,
Hmm.
to, she's biracial, quote unquote. Yeah, exactly, Justin. I got to put that up on the screen. She's biracial, quote unquote. Her mother is quote unquote black, and her now deceased father is quote unquote white. Uh, Yet he's racist. And hey, I guess ish could happen, right? Ish could happen,
Yeah.
but you know, I have to look at that racist claim. Like, I don't know about that one. You know, I don't know the man. I don't know. You know, I don't know at all. I'm not gonna pretend like I know him. But
Hmm.
the fact that she's alive, you know, has me thinking something else. And then also to add to that, it's interesting how she brought up. It's one thing if you have this vitriol for your now deceased father, but then to plug Donald Trump's name into it,
Mm.
as if that's, you know, like the end all be all. Like, hey, Trump supporter. So that like validates everything that I'm saying right now about my deceased father. I think honestly that's sickening. To be honest with you, I think it's sickening. And then also what she said at one point was, I wish that you would have been able to see life through my perspective. And I got news for y'all out here. I got news for y'all out here. I got news for y'all out here. Your perspective is that of your own.
Hmm.
You can offer your perspective to people, but that does not mean that they need to share in that perspective. And ultimately, it's your father's job to not share in your perspective. You're a little girl. Presumably, he was a grown man. So, no, he's not supposed to. He's supposed to be stern if he's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. Because again, I don't know this man. You know, he could have been out here. You know, who knows, right? But if you're doing everything that you're supposed to as a man, you should not be seeing the perspective. I mean, you can see, but you're not supposed to be living that perspective of your freaking teenage daughter.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, there's a lot more to this, and it does not get any better. So let me
It's
just.
just it's giving like screaming for attention vibes. Like
Well, the hair does it.
the
The
pink
hair,
hair, the timing of this, the like it's like the wanna be seen. It's giving like I need to be seen and heard. Like it's giving all of that. Like and this is just weird. It's just it's and it's a big this is a big venue. I mean, if this is the is this I'm guessing this is where the you said that this is where the eulogy is taking place.
yep.
So I mean, and I see it's an audience, right? So if the like it's like it's all it's as if to say that this is her shining beacon moment to be able to showcase some semblance of white knighting, no pun intended, you know, so that way she can look like the beacon of and the beacon of moral compass. That is, and I think that's where I was going. That's where I'm struggling with this, and I take huge, you know, I'm having a huge level of disdain for this, you know, this little girl, because that's essentially what she is, just a little girl just crying out for attention. Is that like there's these people have a huge need to make this all about like my compass, like my moral compass is better than yours,
Hmm.
like, and just limiting everything to that, and instead of just talking about the issues, talking about the facts, they want to just make it again, they want to sensationalize everything. And now look, now this guy who's in the ground, like he just got in the ground. Instead of you taking time out because he obviously was in your life enough to be able to give you this much emotion, you couldn't just give him time to be in the ground and to be dead. Instead, no, you wanted to make it about you, which they always do, make it all about you. And now look, like, come on, man, this is weird, bro. America is weird.
Agreed. So let's get actually let me read what Justin just posted. He was a Republican that likely had viewpoints that her spoiled ass didn't agree with. This is a trend with kids and their parents. Children always seem to know better than the parents. Correct. My
True
good
story,
sir.
Justin.
And it's it's the thing is getting worse, I think, generation by generation, because the allowance of all this like extra nonsense with the whole like gender spectrum BS and all of that, and then like for instance, she's a young girl. What the hell does she know about freaking Trump's policies? You know, like come on, like what do you know about policies in general? What do you know about foreign policies? She knows what she hears and sees from these little like liberal bubbles that they're operating in. Whatever the Young Turk says, you know, that's what she's gonna go with. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
So let's get back into this, and I like this. I'm gonna put it on the screen, Justin, because I agree with that. Yes. But I do not condone abuse. Discipline, but not child abuse. Because I know someone's gonna try to, you know.
They couldn't wait. They're like, "Woo, thank you. That's the comment I needed." And they're clapping.
I don't know if you could hear it there, Ben. I mean, it was a packed church too. Somebody was saying, like they were caught. Did we just hear that? And somebody I heard say, "Oh, come on." Saga, 19 years old, eulogizing their father. Okay, posted it to TikTok. There's Saga right.
That's her. She's 19.
Oh, 19.
She obviously has a TikTok.
Ay, coño, chingada carajo.
Yep. So she's not even like. At first, I thought she was like 15 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
19. All right, let's continue.
Their white father, who they claim is a Trump racist, misogynist. Notice though, they are going to keep the money and do good with it. And defending the controversy.
Why keep the money? Why keep the money of such a despicable, deplorable human being? Why keep the money? Huh? If anything, shouldn't you just take that money and just go and give it all to a black charity, a quote unquote black charity? Like why keep it?
Ooh.
Chineke.
Oh my God. Oh. Woo!
Look at her. She
Crazy,
looks like one of these half-blooded cretins out here that just trying too hard.
Yeah,
trying too hard. Now you know what it is? Yo, they always be the ones trying too hard when it comes to racial. Anything racial,
trying to compensate.
Oh my God, they are. You know, I believe as Skip Bayless would say, in my heart of hearts, I believe.
Yeah,
these mudbloods.
Yo, this guy's crazy. This guy is crazy. Wow.
I believe.
Oh my God.
That, like you said, it's like an overcompensation.
Oh my God.
Hey Justin, you said Patrice Cullors loves her. Are you saying that because you know it, or are you just saying it? Because if you saying that because it's been documented, send me the link, please. But I have no doubt. I have no doubt that she would love her, though. I have no doubt about that. But if you have it, please send that link, and I definitely want to see that because Patrice Cullors, she's a co-founder of BLM. She's a fat black lesbian.
Yo.
Lesbian. Yo. As Jesse Lee Peterson would say. But
Yo, that's crazy.
but yeah, no. So back to the video. So this chick, obviously 19 years old,
Mm.
quote unquote biracial. To all of you in the know, you know she's not biracial. If you, there's no such thing as biracial. You are what your father is. Her father is a Caucasian man, therefore she is Caucasian. Period. Full
Mm.
stop. In the discussion. All right. So let's get back. Let's get down. Nah, no document. LOL.
The
Not yet, Justin. Not yet. But I'm
mm-hmm,
sure because this is relatively new. I'm sure it's
mm-hmm.
gonna come. And then we will make another video. And then hey, for that one, we'll bring you on the live, man. We'll bring you out on the live. All right, we gotta get you out here.
Standing firm on what they said during that eulogy, funerals and are to provide solace to the people giving them, Saga told the national desk. My solace was in my truth. It was in expressing and
Oh,
condemning.
Let me stop right there. You heard what you heard.
oh, I
I
heard
know,
it.
and it was in
I heard
my
it.
truth.
I
My
oh
truth, guys, guys. That
yeah. Anytime I hear that, man, get me out of this combo.
exactly my
Jesus.
truth. Yeah, no. So look, guys, that's why this channel is called the True Scope. That's why my co-host and I on the Truth Media podcast. That's why we changed it from Mass Media to the Truth Media podcast
Mm.
because it's not my truth. It's not Q Fusion's truth. It's the truth.
Ooh.
And the truth of the matter is, well, we just witnessed this young girl say at her father's eulogy, and we don't know him. I'm not trying to cape for this guy. I don't know, but it looked like she was doing that for clickbait.
Yep.
And that's terrible. That's terrible. But hey, there's more to the videos. Let's go.
I mean, all of the trauma my father has caused me and
Oh.
expressing my grief the way I needed to express it. But not everybody is convinced. Some said it's not the right time. A eulogy is supposed to capture the best of the departed and leave us with something memorable. This was memorable, okay? And Saga also addressed people who disagree, if you will. Let's put up the statement there, because this person knows who they are and they're gonna stick with it. And I think it was an act of courage. Here it is. Some people think the funeral wasn't the right place, but what was the right place? Whenever would I get another opportunity to speak my truth and not just on TikTok to a screen, but really speak it?
Okay, so, oh my God. First and foremost, fellas, Mike, hey, and Justin in the comments, let me know. What are your thoughts about this news, quote unquote, anchor? Actually, I put news in quotes and anchor in quotes. What are your thoughts on her basically being on the same side as this and okaying it?
I mean, it's just excuse me, it's juxtaposed. Um, this is just it's likely. I thought this lady was actually, this kind of surprised me. I thought she was going to go in a different direction, especially after she heard the reaction of the people in the church to say, what, like, huh, like, when she made those comments. I thought she was erring on the side of like, okay, this is kind of outlandish, but in just a matter of I blame myself, right? Because I thought this was CNN, but I see at the top, I see the TYT. Oh man, so yeah, so I mean now it all makes sense, it all lines up, and all I have to say is, you know what? Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. Shame. This is the empowering nonsense that we talk about over at The Truth Media Podcast, The Truth Media Network. This is out unbelievable. How dare you? The man, I don't care what his misgivings were, he was your father. How many of y'all young heathens out there are looking, begging, searching for your papa, can't find him? This man just disagrees with you on maybe some traditional points, and instead of you saying, you know what, he was man enough to be able to stand ground in his beliefs and carry on, you just go ahead and carry on stage and disrespect his whole entire livelihood. You've got some fucking nerve. And this news banker, you can eat a dick. You can eat a dick. You can eat a shame on you. Shame the fuck on you and this network. TYT has gone from, I actually used to watch TYT back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Because it seemed as though they were, compelling. Now it just seems as though they've gone to the deep end of sensationalism for the left, and it's just become it's just fodder. It's utter fodder, bro. This shit is nonsense, man. How dare this fucking lady?
And this is a grown woman out
Brave of
here.
her. Real brave of her.
Yep. So, but this is another thing I wanted to touch on that she said. What she said is, whenever would I get another opportunity to speak my truth and not just on TikTok to a screen, but really speak it? So one, she's looking for an audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And two, which actually should be one, I just, I misnumbered that there. When would you get another opportunity? Well, look, your opportunity to do all that was when the motherfucker was still alive.
Hey.
You could have said all that to the man's face when he was alive. And you know what she may have said? I doubt it, because if she said it, I don't see why she would have to put on a show and do all that at his funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you did it because you're trying to blow up on TikTok. You did it because you're confused. And unfortunately, networks like the TYT and others are going to take this and run with it and get her some more exposure. But ultimately what's going to happen? This young girl is going to grow up, and one day she's going to look back on what she said and why she said it, and then she's probably going to break down and just cry. To go out and lambaste your deceased father in that manner for that reason, because it just doesn't add up. If you had those feelings towards him, then you should have said it when he was alive, and then I don't think there would be any need for you to go out in front of other people and say it, because you would have already told the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You would have already told her that. So that's it. It would have been already off your chest. So, hey, you know what? Let's get back.
Bro, yep. Real quick, this is, but I don't even know if that point that's a fair point, but with the delusion that's existing nowadays, I don't think that 50 years from now, I think they're gonna see this video, and with the hubris that a lot of these women exude, she's just gonna she's going to think she's erring on the side of I'm right, he's wrong. Like I don't see her feeling bad about this. I don't see her having any remorse for this whatsoever. Like I just don't. Like this is at this age, bro. And then the way that people cape and fucking the thousands of comments, she's going to see. There's going to be, obviously you're going to see the hate a little bit in the comments, but for the most part, she in this day and age, she is going to get all the love, reinforcing her.
This is how I agree with what you're saying, and I'm gonna get to Justin's comment in 1 second, but this is how I see it. It's only going to wind up one or two ways. Either she's going to continue down the path she's on, then meaning she's going to be all up in that alphabet parade, right? Doing all that sorts of stuff. Or she's going to do a complete 180, get her life right, and get married one day to a man, a biological man. The fact that I even have to say that part is kind of crazy, but she's going to marry a biological man. And on that day, when her father is not there to walk her down the aisle, she's going to have the reminder of all that crap she said about her. So that's it. It's only going to go one of those two ways.
Yeah.
But Justin commented, Cenk Uygur, who is basically like the owner, like the founder of the TYT, said he would end Joe Rogan in a fight. No, that's not just crazy. That's delusional. That's crackish.
That's right up their alley.
Maybe if he gets a big ass bowl of some crack, take that shit straight to the head, and the A ball of coke to what I'm saying? Maybe that might give him the strength to just overcome Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan will snap that dude's ankles and break his femur.
Bruh.
In one fell swoop.
Yeah, man.
One fell swoop.
He's already been co-signed.
Joe Rogan would legit spinning heel kick this nigga through a
Bro,
wall.
bro, he's been
Through a wall.
co-signed. He's been co-signed by UFC champions that his kicks are fucking like next level. So good luck, man.
Yeah,
Good
come on,
luck,
Shank.
man.
Shank,
Yeah,
Shank is out of breath getting out of bed. You know what I'm saying?
yo, is that the founder guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. He's the type that would say that shit. That's more them, man. Clickbaitish nonsense for them to fucking stay relevant and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He don't even believe the shit coming out of his mouth.
And not for nothing, Cenk is what my issue with Cenk is. First of all, my dude, you're Turkish. You're Turkish. Don't try to talk to me or anyone else about quote unquote black issues with your liberal nonsense. All right, stop, because it ain't helping. It ain't helping no one that looks like me. And you know, do I believe that Cenk actually thinks that it's going to help? At this point, I don't think so. I think he's been doing it for so long that he has to know that this just shit ain't going to help anybody. Like, for instance, welfare. Welfare was not created to help people. Welfare was not created to help people. It just wasn't. What it was created to do was create a permanent lower class. That's it. That's it. Because the incentives are to remain there. Well, I'll put that in quotes. The incentives are to remain there because most people fear change. Most people fear striking out on their own. So what happens is they stay in these impoverished areas, never push themselves or anyone around them to be better, to do better. Then you get a bunch of quote unquote Turkish liberals coming around saying, hey, you know what? You know what would be great? Free healthcare. Well, hey, I'm on welfare already. So, you know, everything is free, basically, for me at this point. Welfare created dependency. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And yes, it has, because it continues to this day. Let me put that on the screen. Welfare created dependency. Yes, it created a permanent lower class. Liberal ideologies do not help the quote unquote black community. And I'm saying quote unquote black community because obviously this channel I created this channel to speak to quote unquote black men. Now, obviously, I get listeners of all different demographics, and that's fine and dandy. A lot of the stuff that I discuss and my co-host right now, Q Fusion, that we discuss, you know, you can take that back to your own walk of life, your own demographic, and you can apply it. Okay, but keep in mind when I'm speaking during this video, people that I'm speaking to. But anyway, let's get back. Do you have anything to add before I continue the video?
On my end, no. No. You definitely knocked it out the park.
All right, so let's get back.
Saga added, a part of me wanted to prove to myself that I had the bravery and the balls to be able to stand in my truth and belt it out to whoever could hear, which is why I did it. Jackson, right time or wrong place? Wrong time.
I mean, ultimately, I think that
who the hell is this?
What the fucking hell? Oh, nah.
Yo, this dude.
Oh,
he look like Malibu's most wanted out here, my man.
Hell no,
my
bro.
Man.
You don't get Justin Guarini out of here, boy. You motherfucking American Idol looking at. Yeah, yo, get the fucking. Yo, this is that shit that I be talking about, man.
Yo, they go to him. They go to him.
Out of everybody they could have gone to.
And he might not even be biracial. He looks like he could be. He might not even be biracial. Let's see what he got to say.
My opinion on that or anyone else's is irrelevant because she did it. And, you know, people in the audience who clapped.
Jackson
and,
White,
you know, it could be said maybe if she was older, she wouldn't have gone about it like that. But for her to do what she did, obviously she felt very strongly. Otherwise, she wouldn't have done it at that time. So, I mean, I don't really have very many personal thoughts about it on whether she's right or wrong for doing it, other than it happened, and apparently this guy was a bit of a creep.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, a few things, my brother. First of all, we didn't even hear the whole eulogy. We just heard her part of the eulogy. And in her part of the eulogy, I can't even sit there and say, okay, he comes across as kind of creepish.
A bit of a creep. Wow.
So I don't know where he got that from.
Ain't have shit to say, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Just making shit up. He's like, he probably is shocked they asked him to contribute to this episode.
Exactly. He was probably sitting in the back, fucking typing out captions and shit. We're taking it to Jackson White in the back. Jackson, how do you feel about the comments of this young lady? Oh shit! Y'all didn't tell me I was. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, she said what she was feeling, and you know what I'm saying. And quite frankly, you know what I mean. You know, he came across as a little bit of a creep. You know what I'm saying. Did you listen to the whole eulogy by any chance? Nah. I didn't. I didn't.
And that's the point. We live in a society now where no one even asks about the full context, because we live in this tidbit society. Tidbit.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube shorts, the Instagram reels. Whenever assistant says, well, what happened before that? And what happened after that?
Yeah.
Because before I know everything, I'm not just gonna put my foot in my mouth and say some nonsense like, oh, he came across as creep-ish. My man, I listened to what the young girl said, and nothing about it was all right. Anyway, let me continue this. And also what he said was, she felt the way she felt. Dude, she's 19. She's a 19-year-old girl. I'm sure she's feeling a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to just go off what 19-year-old girls feel?
Yep.
Come on, man. Grow a spine.
Yeah, man.
And grow a damn beard too. Do something.
Damn, yo. Damn.
If she hadn't had done that at the eulogy, that would decision to do it. So, I mean, my thoughts on it really don't matter that much.
Yeah, it's their father, and they do.
Basically, I got nothing to say.
What are we doing here? Why are you on the screen? My thoughts don't matter that much. But what the fuck are you doing? You should have been like, nah. Like, bro, what are you? You know what? I digress.
My thoughts don't matter.
Yeah.
He basically was like, please. But I will say that.
That's all he was thinking in his head before he answered. That's all he was thinking. That's all he was thinking in his fucking head, man. Yo, and then he started talking. It's like he just blah, 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 blah. It really doesn't matter what I think at the end of the day.
This didn't know the man, but you don't, and I've read everything that I can get my hands on out there. Again, the video went viral, but I didn't hear any family stand up and say, you just lied. He wasn't a racist. He wasn't a misogynist. He wasn't a...
In the clip that we watched, it was only of her speaking. We don't know who was in the crowd yelling. We don't know if she was the last one to speak, and they knew that she was going to be on some nonsense, and they already bounced. No, we don't know. But you see these liberal, and again, when I say liberal, I'm not talking solely from a political standpoint. I am apolitical. I used to be very political. I went to school for political science. I wanted to go into politics. I no longer want to do that. And that's been for like the past 5 years now. So I just don't understand what I do, but for saying's sake, I just don't understand how this woman and this outlet and others like it can take a snippet of a video and just put it out because they think everyone else is so goddamn stupid that they're not even going to think to ask, okay, well, where's the rest of the video? Like, and if he's white and that's his daughter biologically, and she's, as she said, black,
Yep.
Then how the hell racist can he be? He's half racist. Like, come on, let's be real. All right, let's make it make sense.
Trump lover.
Trump.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This was a man of God and a man who supported women and minorities, including his own Black child. I didn't hear or see anyone say that. So my point is,
It's a eulogy
and a funeral, if you're so inclined, be about the truth? And this was apparently the truth. Okay, because
how is it apparently the truth when she said out of her own words? She said out of her own words, it was her truth. She said my truth. But now this anchor, goddamn, I'm not gonna say reputable, but I'll say notable. The people know about TYT.
Yes.
She's out here saying the truth. You don't know this man from anywhere. People, listeners, everyone, we're making this video to illustrate that they think you guys are freaking idiots. And not for nothing, a lot of you are. A lot of you are. You know, that's just what it is. But the majority, I would like to think, have a working brain. And when you see stuff like this, you should say, where's the rest of the video? Like, people have been programmed to say when they're buying or purchasing used cars, show me the Carfax, show me the rest of the damn video.
Yo, remove the tagline. Your face is covered.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. But yeah, hey, you're gonna ask for the Carfax. Ask for the rest of the video. Ask for full context. You know, like, you got anything to say, Mike?
No, I'm just. It's a shame. This is shameful all the way around. This lady is she's a beacon of nonsense. And I mean, to your point about them saying, "Oh well, this my truth," they convolute my truth and truth all the time. And this is where you're seeing it in 1080p. Hopefully, this comes out in 1080p. But you're seeing this in 1080p, where this lady is literally just championing this young lady's delusion. Granted, that young lady may have felt that. But to now just be sitting there and throwing in all of these ad libs. Oh, somebody would have spoken up and shouted, "Oh, not true," and oh no. It's a eulogy. But how many times? I don't care what the person's. It's a eulogy. You give that person the respect to give their last thoughts and feelings on the person,
especially his damn daughter.
Bro, what does she expect them to do? Oh, we don't see any tape of anybody coming up and saying he's not a misogynist. He's not. What are they supposed to do? Give a whole? That's not true. He's not a misogynist. He's not a piece of.
Rush the stage, grab their crate of vegetables and start throwing vegetables at the stage. You know, call Mr. Sandman to fucking sweep her ass off the goddamn stage. Like, what are you talking about?
This reminds me of that. No, just real quick. This reminds me of that. Remember when we were having the debate on just a quick debate, because we talk all this shit. We chop it up all the time when we're doing our planning session, and we were having just a quick sports debate on LeBron, and then I brought up something, and you were like, you were trying to provide proof, and I gave and I was giving things where it's like, you were like, at one point you were like, Mike, how am I going to be able to prove? You're asking me stuff that that I'm not going to be able to prove. That's what this hoe's doing. That is what this hoe is doing. I don't care what footage you look for. It's a eulogy. Who the fuck is really out of no matter how they feel on the thing, they're still going to respect him enough to be like, you know what? That's your daughter. I'm not about to rush this stage and drop kick her, even though I should. I'm not going to, because I respect him enough not to fucking do that. Like, come on now. She knows they know what they're doing, man. And like you said, they're looking to, they're looking to make people more stupid than they already are. Shit's incredible.
Because when would she get an opportunity to address it?
When the nigga was alive. Look, yo,
keep saying that.
This all you gotta do to get a job and be on like to TV and all this stuff. You put on 10 pounds of makeup, you put on this weave, and then start asking dumbass questions. You're supposed to be an adult.
Yeah.
What do you mean? When was she supposed to do that? When he was alive. When her father was alive, whether it was on his deathbed or not, any of that time would have been better than doing what she did. Full stop. And then if she had she done that, she probably would not have felt compelled to deliver that eulogy.
Yeah.
And you know what? She'll never get the closure because she never said it to him. I'm assuming. Again, I'm assuming. But I don't see people like if I got an issue with Mike and then I talked to Mike about it, I'm not gonna go out and just like talking to the world about it. Like, no, we already discussed it. I got what I got to say on my chest or whatever, or if I say something with my wife, hey, we have a discussion. Hey, this is what's going on. This is my thoughts on this. Hey, I'm not gonna go on Facebook and say, yeah, my wife this and my wife that, and and that's ridiculous. So no,
Absolutely.
I would have to lean myself to believe that she did not say that stuff to her father, and that's why she felt compelled to deliver that eulogy.
Especially
and again,
not like that.
I'm not here to protect this guy. I have no idea who he is or what he was about. For all I know, he could have been many of the things that she's saying or accusing him to be outside of that racist part, because I'm having a hard time with that. Unless, you know what I'm saying, he met your mom at a freaking KKK rally and she was like hooded and booted and, and he didn't know that he was, clapping cheeks with a goddamn, Aunt Jemima. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But that's the only way. Come on, let's be real. Come on. But he's racist. You're biracial, but your dad's racist. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying I got to hear more than, did I mention he's a Trump supporter? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, he's definitely racist. Then, come on, we're not past that?
In front of this audience who surely had to know who he was. I mean, that's my take, Jackson.
Yeah, I agree. And again, there were people in the audience who clapped, and none. If that was really untrue,
they brought this guy back.
They brought him back. I thought he was it for him, man. Jackson
with the dreads.
Oh, it's crazy. He's got Jack in his name.
Oh my God!
He's got Jack in his name.
Jack the bumper clot, bro.
Yeah, you already know the halfy. Happy, you know what I'm saying? So the Jack.
Jack.
Zaire Jack. Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, there would have been some pretty stark outrage there. Just because it would have been like, what? Yeah. Like, where is this coming from? But again, that she felt that was the best time and for her to speak that with people who all knew him at least to some degree.
What I don't get is, like, just answer the damn question, motherfucker. Just answer the question. Just answer the question. I don't want to hear about, she felt that was a place to believe in. No. What are you, if that happened at your father, actually, Jack, you might be cut from the same ilk, so I might be asking the wrong person here. But, like, come on, just answer the damn question.
Yeah. Oh, damn, Justin. Yeah, Justin's crazy. Yeah,
Justin's a savage. He's a savage.
Wild boy.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I think it's also
why are you here?
It's testament to something else. As parents, we often think we have to be perfect. We have to be, do everything the right way. At least you try. This man perhaps didn't try, was stuck in his ways, and was going to do it his way till the end, and we see how that worked out. But I do think.
Yo, I gotta rewind this. Yo, because I'm pretty sure she just said as a parent.
Wow.
Assuming that
parents, we often think we have to be perfect. So it's testament to something else. As parents, we are perfect. We have to be, do everything the right way. At least you try. This man perhaps didn't try, was stuck in his ways, and was going to do it his way till the end, and we see how that worked out. But I do think it means.
I'm telling you, man, the nerve, bro.
Oh my God.
The fucking nerve, bro.
Do it his way to the end. Well, first of all,
the fucking nerve.
His way to the end affords ungrateful daughter with money. We don't know how much money, but the fact that she even brought up the money, it has to be a decent amount of money. You know what I'm saying? If he just left you $5,000, you're not going to talk about the money you left. So no, and the way that she spoke, she seems well spoken.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm she grew up in the nice neighborhood. The chick has probably never seen racism in her life, guaranteed. So take the probably out. She's never seen racism in her life. Mm-hmm. She's gonna. I don't know this guy, but again, you are his freaking daughter. Your mom is black. I want to. If it was just a one-off, I want to know how many quote-unquote black kids that man has running around, or quote-unquote black, because technically she's not black because he's white. But I digress. But yeah, chick, this anchor chick, she makes the video worse. Like the eulogy was already, bad on its own. Mm-hmm. But this chick just takes it to a whole other level.
Yeah, she stamps it, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Means that even the worst kind of parent who suppresses who a child is, who doesn't allow a child to be free, freedom of thought, or never says sorry. One of those parents who never says sorry to a child. This child got something from their father that sparked change, a call to action. I really believe that. Even the worst parent can inspire a child to do good. I mean, is that too idealistic?
No, I don't think so. And I mean,
she's a moron. She's a moron. Thank you for that. She is a jabroni. Bruh. Like, some parents never say sorry to their kids.
Bruh.
Yeah,
it's a good video. No, just not real quick. That is a really good video. This is a good. I was not, when you were explaining it, I was not getting this, man. You did say I would see it, but I did not think I'd be seeing it like this, man. 1080p, I am lost. I am fucking bewildered, man.
I told you.
This is where I watched. This is the first time I've watched the TYT. Yeah, this is the first time I watched the TYT anything, and in a while, and I'm just like, wow, they got Corbin Negro Blue over here. You know what I'm saying? Like High School Musicalized Ninja over here. You know what I'm saying? Last year I know. You know what I'm saying? And they got this one over here, Miss Wannabe fucking. I don't even know where to start. Wannabe carry champion. Like, come on, man. I'm done, man. Look at her. She trying to be passing, but then she out here talking all this. Again, it's like we were saying. It's two of them on the screen.
Yeah. It's two of them.
It's two of them on the screen, man. Because she got hair like, trying to look like Heather Locklear out here. You know what? Before I get canceled, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I get canceled out here,
Heather Locklear.
Yeah, bro. But that shit looks luxurious. I don't know if it's hers or not. But I'm just saying, like, it's wild, man. It's wild. I don't know what to say. That shit looks luxurious, though.
If there's anything that could have been taken from this man's death in his life, I guess that was a positive angle. Because unfortunately, some people go to the grave with not much good being able to be said about him, as we, see from this example. So if there was anything positive that we can get from it, I guess that's a good thing. But I mean, oh well. I don't feel sorry for him.
You know what I don't get? I believe that it's commonplace for most adults as they mature, they come to a point in time in life where they look back at how they grew up and say, you know what, mom or dad, if they're blessed to have both, and they say, you know what, I get it now. I get it. Now I understand what you meant, why you were saying these things. I get it. These are two, well, she's definitely an adult. She acting like a big ass damn child. And then this dude, this dude, it's like, hey, y'all haven't had that realization in your life yet? Where it's like, hey, you know what? Yeah, nah. Parents, you guys, I get it now. This was a 19-year-old girl. A 19-year-old girl making these statements, and you think, if I could go back in time and meet 19-year-old me, I would slap the shit out of myself. But we're supposed to take this 19-year-old girl seriously because she's lambasting her father. solely because she said Trump. If she did not say, and again, I'm not out here advocating for the conservative party or any party. I'm not doing that. But I recognize what I'm seeing. If she did not say my father was a Trump supporter, then they wouldn't be playing it right now. They wouldn't have played it. But the fact that she said racist and Trump supporter, oh, they're like, oh, we're going to run with that. And not even think to themselves like, hey, but she is biracial though. So isn't that a little bit contradictory? Like, if he was so damn racist, why didn't he just get your ass aborted? You know what I'm saying?
She's a walking contradiction.
I say that because it's the type of person that would disrespect their parents. I agree, Justin. I totally agree. I'm sorry, Mike. Continue. I mean,
no, I was looking at his comment too. I just, man, this is. I'm just saying, just send the asteroid. You know what I'm saying? Just send the asteroid. You know what I'm saying? Just let it come. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for it. I keep calling for it. Nobody wants to, get this shit. Nobody wants to work with me to get this shit here because we need it. We need the asteroid quick, fast, and in a hurry. Just take this all out. You know what I'm saying? Take everybody out. Start all over. You know what I'm saying? And go back to amoebas, and then just see if we can get this shit right again. Just burn everything. Burn all documents. Erase all existence. Because this is just. This is, I had a post the other day about where somebody was talking about how like you shouldn't have to respect your elders just because they're your elders, and I'm just like, I'm just steadfast. I'm just taken aback by where people, man. These people, these American people, not all, but a lot of y'all are so stuck in your hubris that you can't even bring yourself to humility because I'm telling you, this is all what this girl is on right now. Well, sorry, not on right now. There is no sense of humility in this new wave generation, and in our generation, and maybe a little bit of our parents, like that humility is gone, man. People out here calling everybody, whatever they want to call them. You're talking to people that are older than you any which way. I see it all the time. People are getting snuffed out. Old people are getting knocked out in the middle of the fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like in Brooklyn, Harlem, all these different places, you're seeing old Caucasian, no matter what the race, they're getting all knocked out heavy. Hey, this shit just does not happen in other parts of the world. And yeah, say what you want. You know what I'm saying? America may be doing a ton of things right, but the things that are the backbone of a well-functioning society, bro, what the hell is going on? At the man's funeral. The man's funeral. You choose to take it upon yourself to bring all eyes on you, make it all about you in his funeral. Bruh, if this isn't fucking, again, narcissistic, is this isn't giving narcissistic vibes, like all y'all fucking feminists be loving this tout all the time, I don't know what does. It's, oh, God, man, what the fuck is wrong? And then this hoe, this woman, was just taking it upon herself to champion this little heathen into really thinking that this is productive. This conversation is productive, as opposed to thinking that it would have been more productive to just simply go back and forth with your dad while he was still on the planet. And then maybe, just maybe, give him some logic that says, okay, this is why Trump may not be the right leader for this country. Maybe if you actually were focusing more so on giving him logic as opposed to probably giving them that same toxic fucking emotion that you think is actually you being sound and in your fucking in tune with your well thought process, maybe he would actually have listened to you before he passed away. But I highly doubt the conversation. They're probably more like, no, Dad, he's a piece of shit, and there's no reason why you should be supporting him. Why the fuck do you like him, Dad? That's just bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, Dad. He's a piece of shit. No logic, no fucking policy, no actual fucking, no facts to support any of your disdain. It's just pure emotion. And if I'm him, I'm not listening to you either. I'm in my grave going like this, fucking turn over, like, yeah, now everybody can see you for the little stupid heathen that you are. Fuck, man. I gave birth to your ass. You got the nerve.
All right, we got like 30 more seconds left of this video. I don't know, listeners. On my end, towards the end of that Q Fusion speaking. It was a little choppy digital sound. If you guys heard the same thing, let me know in the comments, because maybe it might be on my end. I just want to clear that up because it sounded kind of robotic towards the end. So just please let me know in the comments below. But let me play the rest of the video. Let's just try to get through to the end of this.
I don't either. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I think it's perhaps the most impactful from a eulogy I've ever watched.
That's the most profound.
Oh, she's selling. She's
selling
hard. She's selling hard, bro. Oh my golly, Wally.
I almost said I can't believe it. I definitely can't believe it. The Young Turks. This is liberalism for you guys. This is liberalism. Hey, fuck your parents if they don't agree with liberalism. They don't agree with you. They don't agree with your confusion. Fuck them. You don't need them. Lambaste them. Try to put them down. Try to get them canceled. Try to get them fired. But don't forget the money. Take their money. Take their money, because we need their money. Look, liberalism is Marxism, is communism, is socialism. All of it, it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. It's all branches leading right back to the same mother bleeping tree. I said it before. I say it again. I said it time and time again. All right. If you ever read the Communist Manifesto, they lay out the blueprint. So if you read the book, you'll understand what we're seeing. I'm actually doing a series on another book called like Color, Communism, and something else. It's a great book. It was written in the 1950s, and it's basically this quote unquote black dude who caught up in like the Red Army, like because communism was like they were like they were sneaking over here trying to corrupt people and get them to overthrow the American government, and he got caught up in that. But long story short, he was like, you know what, this ain't right, because they want me to get rid of my God, and I'm not doing that, and so basically when he got out, he wrote this book on like all the tactics that they use. So I'm doing as part the series on this channel. It's coming soon on this channel, and I'm gonna break down, key parts of what's going on in that book. That way, you can when you hear it, you'll be like, "That's going on today." The book was published in 1958. We're in the year almost 2023, and they're running the same plays, high pick and roll. That's it, over and over and over again.
I've researched. And I've seen some other kids who've written a venom-filled obit that I came across. I think it was from 2013. And those kids said, our mom was an abusive trash box, paraphrasing, and we're glad she's dead, okay? Might be a trend, who knows how certain people will be eulogized, including maybe a former president, who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, so anyway, TYT should be ashamed of themselves. That woman should be ashamed of herself. What are your closing thoughts, Q Fusion?
Send that asteroid. Send the asteroid, man. Send the fucking asteroid. Just send that asteroid, man. No, you said it. You said it all, man. You said it all, man. There's an agenda out here, and it's just oh my God, it's painful to watch, man. It's painful to watch people selling themselves, selling just their grandparents, their great-grandparents, everybody that came before them died, so they can get to this point in human history and be talking this stupid shit. Just be talking this stupid shit, man. The best eulogy I've ever seen in my entire life.
The most profound.
Sorry, yes, thank you. The most profound eulogy I've seen in my. I'm checking out, man.
All right, y'all.
I'm out here.
So we broke this all down for y'all. Thanks again, Q Fusion, for joining the channel to break that crazy video down. Thanks a lot, Justin, in the comments. We appreciate you. Appreciate the love and support. We gotta get you. Oh, actually, hey, before we even go, Justin, coming in the new year for sure. Q Fusion and I are going to be opening up our respective channels and looking for contributors, like not constant contributors, but like regular contributors. So hey, let us know if that's something that you could commit to. Like maybe once a month, twice a month, whatever the frequency may be, and then we're definitely gonna make that happen because get it. Q Fusion and I obviously very similar in the way that we approach situations and how we think. So it may sound like we're repeating one another often. And, it's just always good to have different perspective on the truth. Not your truth. It's a different perspective on the truth. For instance, if I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, right? And it's about noon. From my perspective, the sun is like right above me. But if Q Fusion is in Tucson, Arizona, the sun's just coming up right over that horizon, right? So it's not about my truth. It's different perspectives of the truth. The sun is still there. That is the truth. Right? So we can't get caught up in just, labeling things your. No. What is the goddamn truth, guys? And the truth about this video that we just watched is that was just horrendous. I feel bad for that young girl because I know that if her life ever corrected, she is going to have so much regret for what she did and what she said about her father. For sure. But you know what? That's my perspective on the truth. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. As y'all already know, this is the True Scope. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Again, like, share, subscribe. We have goals. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year, meaning we have roughly about 40-something days. So with that being said, tell a friend. All right, if you see this video and you see that nonsense going on in your life, share this video. All right, this could be a perfect Christmas gift for somebody. All right, help a friend out, help a brother out. But anyway, have a happy Thanksgiving, have a happy holidays. Also, make sure to check out Q Fusion Reacts YouTube page. Q Fusion, you can plug them in on all your handles, and we're gonna get them out of here.
All right, Q Fusion on Instagram at QUEFUSION, and if you, as my co-host mentioned, if you want to check me out on my channel, go ahead to Q Fusion. That is Q, just the letter Q, FUSION Reacts, where you can get all the content and you can see me more in live 1080p.
Fantastic. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Justin.
Thanksgiving, Justin. Thank you.
All right. Until next time, y'all.